Little smoke for the cross. Quick burst on the peak. Many bodies all around. Xyp9x smoked off. Flashbang's pretty persistent. Xyp9x throws himself through it. Won't bring anybody down. Oh, that could have been a little bit more.
Oh yeah, still 5 Ts coming.
blameF
like
shaving off some health. We've got a lot of damage versus G2, but dude, they are good. It is smooth. It is easy.
They just punctured through that A site like a balloon. They have lost not even that much health overall. And Glaive Hell, I mean, he's going to show up to this site. See if he can find a kill or two. 1v5 would be amazing. It would be incredible. But also not seeming likely. And well, Alexi from the jump up, actually.
Just a jump up. Inside of the pit, Farley going to try to set him up with the flash, but Xyp9x not too hyper-aggressive, lets them come to him. And that is Jax taken out of round number 4. Astralis looking for their first round win. Farley, ooh, he gets Alexi B as 2 of the Ts try to jump down into the pit.
That's pretty sweet cover, man. They keep it 4v3. I mean, they're boosting up the cat. Oh, but Config still wins.
Yeah.
All right, that's that X Factor frag right there.
Hunter had just turned away from it.
Yeah. Now they know there is still one player, Carr, and Farley will take his peek. A great flash from blameF to assist him.
Nico onto the op. Knows Farley's pinned in, so a little patience goes a long way for that one. Thinks maybe there's a flank, and we do have Glaive currently in the suicide halls.
Bomb still draw back. Time is getting past the point of Nico being able to recover this, so I'm not sure how far he can get away, but they might give him space and leave him to save in pit. Oh my, hold on a second. Bomb is still back in the pit, so obviously would have been insane if he could have grabbed it. They'll peek from CT, he's crossing without it. Rifle and spawn.
Stockpile of grenades.
And the hit's coming, it's actually gonna go past the window.
Really fast. Nico wastes no time, but dies. Config with just the FOM, a single kill. It's Hunter instead to get that double kill inside B site.
Wow,
they had the grenades down, but I mean, G2 just didn't respect it.
Yeah, they didn't respect it. They moved so fast, actually, off of their mid smokes. It was just totally unexpected timing. Astralis could not get ahead of that. They jumped into the window thinking, all right, they're probably going to lurk out mid.
That nade just a couple seconds too soon. Could have done a good amount of damage. Oh, they hard clear.
That
Nico.
Flash was perfect.
Heads up.
They get the upper bag.
Wow. Hunter going to be cut off. We're going to get the boost up from Farley. If he can kill Hunter, then all the attention can turn towards CT instead. Hunter, ooh, he has multiple chances here. Will combine with Jax to end this. And, ooh, Glaive actually off of the catwalk. Still adding something into the mix. They're not already past ramp into sight. A fight for monesi gives him the kill versus Config. 4 versus 2. Glaive decides to take a running risk, and Jax sends him back to cat. blameF 1v4. An op too valuable to let slide, but he doesn't realize Nico's got him locked in. G2 with a 5th.
They've got everyone on high alert. Defense has been hit from every angle, but there have been some answers back. And we've had cameos from different players on the A side almost every single time, and the utility usage from blameF continues to be extraordinary, hitting 4 players with that 1 HE.
Yeah, racking up that grenade damage. Xyp9x going to throw his frag outwards. That's more damage. All of this damage by way of frag grenades. That is solid work between blameF and Xyp9x to try and set up their team. Farley locks in the door peek, and Blame continues to be this nuisance on ramp. So Alexi B with a quarter health to clutch. A bomb plant desperately attempted. That's going to be the activation from blameF. This time, they lock it down.
That's great.
Something that at times has come for free. This would be a sick timing.
The one round of these last 15 that G2 have not done their lurk smoke into B tunnels. Oh, now they're throwing it.
Oh, and the
CTs are ahead of it a little bit. Hunter is watching, but the peak is absolutely perfect from Config.
Beautiful response there. They feigned the lower play into the upper push. Left fake, right hook. Config? Ooh, God.
We can just delete the VOD.
Yep, that happened. Now suddenly B site's in question. Oh, this is going to be a weakness. Alexi B just trying to jump spot Glaive back site. blameF gonna lock in Nico, so that's middle at least under wraps for Astralis. Glaive on the platform could just kill them all, but Alexi with a quick headshot entry. blameF gonna lose vision, could challenge the window. That's where monesi just looks to keep that scout. Remember, we've got limitations.
Oh, it's a game of who would you rather be. CTs have a lot of HP. monesi is only on a scout, but G2 have the sight, the bomb down.
Tunnels wrap could be valuable
Jack's
here.
sitting behind big box, so we should probably...
Alexi pushes forward. Farley. Oh, he's going to get that close range off shot. Jax turns his attention, loses his head, and it's on to the kid. The first headshot versus Zipic,
No.
second versus Blame. Knows that Farley's coming in from mid.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, fuck.
We come to expect great things from him. monesi going to be pressed up close on Cat. Very much alone here with those smoke grenades on Xbox. The two mid players through the doors have nothing to offer us for G2. Nico now inside sight. Can't get those clean headshots, but maybe Hunter coming up from spawn sure can. Config answers, takes down Nico. Big scalp to drop. Jax with the team kill. The betrayal nade, bro.
Oh, how'd that happen? Playing like this, you just let him be free, honestly.
Yeah, look at him go, man. Look at him go. He's just chasing him. He sees bloodlust. monesi going to take his head off. Good no-scope damage. Glaive's also going to die. So now costs being racked up.
Wait, what the
3
hell?
kills for monesi. He fights his way out from long doors, upgrades to the AK, and that is a genuine cost to Astralis.
Yeah, that was quite expensive. I mean, they weren't supposed to die there. They had two players covering each other outside long. G2 have searched out mid and left it, but there are still some late grenades. So yeah, this is no longer, I think, viable for them.
That clock. You flagged
Oh,
it.
okay. I mean, they're going to go through the smoke, so I think they kind of want it, but actually Nico is really watching this.
15 seconds, man. Barely any time to spare. They're going to try to run through it. Like you said, Nico just locked in on this. 10 seconds. There's the kill from Farley at the very least from ramp. Alexi turns around, but Config hits his head, and the bomb can't be planted.
It's not even close, yeah.
The clock makes a world of difference, and that is a shortcoming that we red flagged on their overpass plays.
Yeah. That's one, small black mark, but it was a moment that it could have been 11-8.
Yep.
And versus a team like G2, unless they make similar mistakes, these are the ones that will change the course of the entire best of 3. So that is the main problem with Astralis right now. Sometimes the clock in their T sides.
Can't let it slip. Can't let that avalanche. Alexi, oh man. Farley gets monesi just as the smoke fades. Looked like Alexi wanted to throw down an additional smoke, but now that's an open door for them to flood outwards. We've got Nico coming around closer to the corner. He'll be smoked off. Alexi's FOM is good for 1. Nico gets not just the kill, but Glaive's health down to 32. And then blameF doubles back from Big Blue. Frag almost finishes Glaive. Very close. Blame will get the kill versus Alexi, but look at the health that's left for Astralis. 29 health between them.
Time's pretty good, but it's really hard to mid-round when you've just come back from long control and Glaive misses a shot. That was an opportunity. He kind of recognized the severity of that situation when they were both spotted long, because immediately the CTs take over tunnels. They might already be top mid, so he comes back for it and takes a risk. I want to point out how good Nico's rotations have been so far this game. He was the guy to smoke Cat in that last round. Why? They're basically just coming to him. He's not going to them.
We got 2 smokes for this one from Astralis. Going to try to get themselves up catwalk. Nico locking into the goose. Another round where we're playing with only 25 seconds. Still looking to get inwards. Config drops to the CT spawn. Nico flashing himself outwards. Gets 2 kills. And if I'm not mistaken, that spawn's still just stagnant on Cat. No entry, no momentum, no boulders rolling forward. No successful frags, no opening, and it just fizzles out again.
And that flash timing from Nico was so perfect.
Good.
He threw his palm tree flash. The one you throw from Goose that goes into the palm tree, you can't dodge it because it pops in.
Nothing from the T side since the first 3. Quick fight down to the tunnels. Hunter locks in 2. Glaive and blameF on the receiving end of the tunnels push. Here comes Config with a bit of life. Fights out past blue box. They could just try and transition straight into the A play, but we already have G2 scrambling back over.
It's hard. They're still worried about this op. They don't know if monesi's rotated out. They've got to either take a risk and not clear car, or...
Flash for long is superb. Wow. Jax sets up Hunter excellently. Yeah. And that is Hunter with 3 kills on the round. monesi going to take up the helm, but they are pushed a little bit closer than he peaks. Frag comes over. Chip damage versus Farley. Config on a quarter. More damage done here by the utility, and Nico's going to just post himself on top of boxes to drop Farley out of this one. It is only Config left. He is blind as a bat and a dead man down.
Insane.
G2 CT side going swimmingly.
It's amazing. They're actually playing, they're gambling on this one.
Trying to break through. Civics to the pit, dead.
Damn, Nico just taps.
26th kill for Nico here. He is way too much to handle. Sticks around. Gets a little stuck up on Alexi B, but they'll both survive. Nice nade damage. That's poor Farley dropped to half. And remember, he's just working with the scout, so it goes from bad to worse.
And look, they're already flanking long.
Yeah, dude, yo, G2 has Astralis. It's as if somebody sent them the playbook.
Yeah.
Config trying to jump up. He's got the offer of monesi standing in the open. Good smoke cover for monesi. Config goes for the CT peek. That's one. He could be the heroics, but we do get this wrap around from long. And Alexi, in the meantime, offering up more impact. Jax catches Flame F, Glaive, all that's left. 1 versus 4, and it's shut down by Hunter as it is G2 to 15.
That's beast mode, man. That's beast mode. That's...
The Astralis are in the danger zone. They're going to try to just pummel their way into this B site. Jax with one. monesi blinded, finds Blame F on his cross. Jax right back at it. 4 down, 5 down, not 1 point of damage in that last round from Astralis. They had a decent showing in the first 15. They switch sides, win pistol, convert for 3, feel good, and then G2 just has their way.
Yeah, got decimated.
Time to find out if they can crack through what is the most daunting of T-sides. Astralis very quickly into this B bomb site. Nico gonna fade back from his initial post. And with that deep smoke, they got a bunch of players still cut off in the spawn. We got a boost over it for Nico.
Oh, I love this.
Hard to see much, but maybe if Config jumps into the crosshair, that'll help. Another smoke. Ooh, very tough retake now.
Wow, a second late smoke on a pistol round. That
3
is
caves.
brutal.
3 caves, though. That is enough to still come out of here. Blame F gonna try to keep his head on a swivel. It's him and Glaive with a kill apiece. Zippix offers up 1 versus Hunter. 2 versus 1. Now Nico in with 3. Come on. He just needs the 3rd. Blame F playing ring around the rosy. Runs for his life and will lock in the pistol. It's Astralis, the T-side win.
Goddamn, and that plant is perfect too. They don't even get a bomb plant because you don't smoke shallow.
Right.
But ultimately, you might still lose. So I think we saw the best case scenario for them there.
Ooh, that's pretty labored. Not only does Config die to the SMG fight, but Glaive's down to 20. Now, of course, A site clear for the taking. No problem for Blame F and Farley. But it is a pretty quick rotate. monesi just scoped in and sprinting forward. Look at that damage. Holy hell, Hunter comes out with the frag. They don't get the bomb plant despite being here for so long.
And look how useless this smoke is. Hunter's just looking over top of it.
They're trying to throw down another, but
he can still see.
Yeah, there's a smidgen of a gap. And only a smidgen of HP for Glaive and Zippix to win pistol on what is, as you said, a challenging T-side and get that strong start. More spam damage through. Glaive turns it around with 3 health. That's what makes the difference. monesi drops bomb again. Alexi B's sidearm is good for the frag, but here comes Blame F. A 1v3 attempt. With a nearly empty Mac 10, monesi mashes his brains to the backside of the temple.
monesi checking for lurkers. Up in this kind of like Shiro would.
Glaive locked into the red room. That's something to work with. monesi call to action, kills Config on the shelf. Glaive activates for 1, but Nico's so hot on the heels of his cousin.
Damn, the re-aggression into mid is really good. B-site hit comes in. Alexi doesn't shoot back. I think he's waiting for a flash there.
Oh, good dink.
Yeah, well, he'll get to the pocket now. If they're outside B, they can spam him down and finish him off. Yeah, they will.
Nicely done from Zippix. Farley wins the duel versus Nico, and that's really the big one, because Farley was hit by that Alexi play.
Oh, and monesi goes down. Jax alone in the 1v3.
Kind of unraveling this one. Astralis just taking like this sequence of fights. Like it felt like the action there was like continued for 30 seconds. Different peaks, different positions, and ultimately it's the Danes who come out on top of that one. We're going to tie up it too early. But honestly, A, very passive. Jax all the way back in CT spawn. monesi was here earlier, but his movement to middle opens a door. Jax almost counter-opped by Farley. We'll dive back into the cover. That's... Okay, for a second. I saw that kill feed light up, but instead it's Astralis taking players back.
Yeah, and the late, oh my god, Monesi is right beside Xyp9x inside of mid, Alexi, and he has the bomb. It's coming up towards him. Alexi is about to clear this bomb, gets dropped. They're on the A site.
Why?
Because they have one inside of B right now. I'm not even exactly sure. Yeah, blameF has been sitting in this corner, so he's about to join hands with Xyp9x.
Time to recover, but look at middle. Right now, Monesi trying to come down into the donut, hits another op shot. He's worried about the CT spawn flank because they must be well aware that B was open, hence why blameF's on it, hence why Bomb was heading towards it. Farley, you get this kill versus Alexi, and there's still a chance to plant a 1v2, and Alexi's been spotted. He's going to have to charge him. There is still time.
Oh, yeah.
But not too much. So the commitment needs to be made. Monesi's going to move over, looking for his 3rd kill in round 7. This would be a great chance for a 5th T round win. And Farley backs up. Monesi gives him just enough time, and a shot to the head of Monesi.
Oh,
Still, man, these weird mid-round moments. These are the kinds of ones that I think like on Dust 2 and on Overpass versus G2 in their previous game where like we had to kind of criticize Astralis, but now they're getting away with them. A distraction is served up by Alexi B. Hunter close range CZ. That's an AK upgrade. Gets a 2nd kill off of it. Nico with a deagle in A site or B.
And they both get into cave, so the rotation's coming out now.
Look at it swing.
There's one more.
Farley takes the pressure off Monesi's USP, then the upgrade swings out. Xyp9x in the clutch. If he is worth anything, it's supposed to be the clutch rounds, but he has to double back for bomb.
Oh, he can get spotted. Exact
Xyp9x
same situation
Jax.
inside of mid. Jax, how aware is he going to be of this? And he grabs it. The clutch is in. 6 rounds, 5 in a row for Astralis.
They do have lane control and a deep grenade, well-timed to the entry from the T side. That's Glaive to 5 health before he even sees anyone. And with that deep ramp control on B site, I think that Alexi B is very comfortable and will tether nicely off Hunter. There's the nade to finish Glaive, not to mention Config heavily wounded. Alexi just misses that wallbang timing. Could have been a follow-up kill. And this time, looks like G2 doing all right, but Alexi's locked into this corner. Config comes in, looks the wrong way. 5v3. But we've already seen a 3v5 win from Astralis. Xyp9x comes wide, gets past that one with minimal damage back his way. 30 seconds. T-side, 1 smoke, thrown onto short. That's going to mean Nico could go for some kind of a punishing peek. Spam finds nothing. And he can't extend, but the bomb needs to get planted. Xyp9x going to jump over, blinds Nico, plants in the process. Farley scoped in, hits that shot, and from a 3v5 to a 3v3. We say the edge goes to the CTs for retakes. They've got 1 smoke, could completely counter Farley, but instead they throw that one towards ramp, and the Opper of Astralis locks in kill after kill. 3 frags for him, make it a 4th.
Okay.
But it looks good on him. He's obviously really impactful. Dies to Monesi here in this one as the fire burns behind him. But he was also sent out as the first feeler in this round.
Yeah, they also forced the op to show up here. Show themselves, I should say.
But like, there's so much walking going on.
Ooh, love this.
Every round being milked 20 seconds.
Oh, this is huge. That's
Look at
actually
the bomb.
so nice from G2. They just saw that config. I mean, first of all, he's been lurking every round.
Yep.
So not only do they kill him, but now they take the space that he left, and they're about to find the bomb. It's left in an interesting spot where it might go unnoticed, but Jax is waiting for the fall back, and he'll catch it. And now he'll see it.
Well, well, well. Jax, like mother hen, just going to sit on top of it. Farley, oh man, able to peel him off. Nico wins the fight versus blameF just outside of the B site. Now they know, of course, T's have bomb back, but the question's where do they go? They've got 15 seconds. They just need to run past Nico. He's going to call for Alexi to come back to the B site, stack it. And oh my, Xyp9x beats him in the gun duel. Alexi's just going to try to hide in the back corner. Xyp9x planting inside the smoke, gets killed by Hunter, and that is all she wrote for round 13.
Yeah, and Farley, I mean, honestly, don't even... Chasing Farley is totally meaningless. I mean, like, I think they have so much money right now. He could... The one good thing G2 did was searching out that bomb back and spawn by pushing A.
CT's getting squeezed.
They get tweezed.
Yeah, plucked real quick off of this B push.
Wow,
Damn,
now they
man.
just turn up.
This is crazy.
Yeah, that's a nice cherry on top.
Crazy.
That's like the glaive. Like that's like the ultimate glaive call. Like conditioning, then just explosion after explosion. And they really did a good job of earning this. You know, they've shaken the CTs up into expecting very slow crawls, and now they're just running right through their utility, knowing they have so many advantages, and everyone's feeling very confident.
Masterclass of a T-side right now. Hunter not going to escape with that one. Farley joins in mid, and this is this is why I would hate to be G2, because you just have no idea where things are going at any point.
Yeah.
And Astralis have been really good at fighting on all fronts, hitting multiple sides of the map at multiple times of the round. This is the literal opposite of what we've seen from almost every single Ancient game so far at all of the RMRs. Only Astralis were able to do something like this, and they did it versus G2, not a bunch of chumps. Jax looking to bring it back as faceit under attack. 2 kills with the Glock. Swaps to the USP, and the rotate comes over from Astralis. Flashbang already out from the CT spawn. Got to clear all these corners. Blame F, one and done. Jax just doing it all. Nico, he offers us 1 kill. And Xyp9x has been found out. Quick execution onto Jax. Ooh, okay. 17 and 8 now. Quick moves onto the top of this box. Tries to charge down into the temple. His back is exposed. Does a 180 and is ended by Nico in the end. It's a pistol round win at least for G2. It's a bodies mid. That was a chance for monesi.
That was a chance. That was a huge chance.
Legitimate 5v4 could have been made off of the back of that. Glaive immediately running away from Red Room.
Yeah, he got the hell out of there.
Nope.
And they have the donut cross. There's not even any real added value from him peeking in the middle, but he comes actually back just to, I guess, peek onto the right side of mid.
It's risky, dude.
It looks like it's just so that they can go and search mid out. So, yeah, now they start to move up.
Smokes come down on the B site, leaning into the B site retake.
Yeah.
We had that conversation about how...
Just check that for config, and now config starts to walk over. So they get into position here.
Ancient kind of plays into the CT's favor, even when it comes to post plants. Tough spot, Nico. Oh, he sees a pixel. A little bit of movement back there. Glaive, dude, just runs right into the bullet. 3 immediate kills coming out of Astralis. Farley, good op trade. It falls to Jax in the 1v3. His position now known. He's looking for another duel before this happens. Blame F, 1 health. 1 health as he hides behind that box.
Jesus.
His broad shoulders covered by this box. He swings for the kill, and the Danes will pick up a win off their first gun round.
Anything.
Hunter gonna waste no time. Challenges through the utility. He's down to 50. Glaive locked in back. Donut sees that. Beauty of a piece of utility. And suddenly man advantage. 2 AKs still within the mix here for G2. Blame F. Blame F in caves can be a real burden to a T side. Jump over from Alexi, enough to get the better of him. Config's going to activate to the bottom of middle. He finds monesi, who had one of the lesser of weapons. Config being held here on both sides. Jax, clean headshot with that AK, trying to draw them into this top mid peak. But G2, good way of taking back man advantage, keeping things even 3v3, even if, of course, it costs Alexi so much health. This is still winnable. Xyp9x, 20 and 10. Farley, 20 and 8. And both of them still alive and kicking. Glaive confirms, bomb crosses up ramp. Ooh, shaves Nico off of the play.
No support for the plant now.
And Alexi, just tries to fall away from that. Like you said, no support, so easy pickup does it. Jax catching Xyp9x in the caves, but Xyp9x... I was going to say, especially going into the major, where I highly doubt there are any changes to the map before the event.
That little bait.
Little jump peek. Config going to swing. And an easy 3K. It's going to chase down Hunter. Hunter's going to go ahead and leave. Where's his teammate at? Outside of B site. They don't even have the bomb, bro. This one is over. Config, if he doesn't reload, could get an ace with 1 magazine. Racking up those anti-eco kills. Nico, this is sweaty, brother. This is really sweaty, man.
This is where you start the round.
G2 just trying to hang on for dear life. This one going to Vertigo.
Yeah.
Y'all don't need to imagine it. It's going to happen pretty quick, but Hunter's still got a little life in him. He's going to fight every step of the way.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
That's the G2 mentality. Fight to the end.
Here's the lurk.
Glaive presses up closely to Jax, who's been very good at getting these kills towards A, and does it once more here with the AK-47. Nobody here to stop this A play, so G2's T side got a little life left in it.
Imagine if Xyp9x just won this round.
Well, he won't. Okay. He's going to save, or at least he's going to try to. But Hunter, locking it in. If anybody belongs in the jungle, it could be Hunter.
True.
Doesn't expect that Farley is
He kind of had like
with
the DD-pat set going on. Green forest.
Yeah, don't let him beat you without at least double digits. Monesi dropped to a third of his health. He has not had the most amount of fun here on Ancient.
Yeah, he's getting owned.
I think
this is one where the kills don't really stand out to me though, right? It's like game plan is just it's levels.
But there have been times where like he's trying to take contact in middle. He was trying to come in on shelf, wasn't able to snipe people.
Oh, you missed that one opening in Donut, yeah.
Yeah, Astralis have been really good at just kind of turtle shelling, minimizing themselves. And BlameF versus Nico here on the cave entrance. This one could have been the start of the end, but it's a little more continuation from G2. 43 health for Nico and Monesi combined. Config going to get burned out of his position. Puts out the threat. Xyp9x finishes Nico. Hunter still fighting in from mid, and now they'll transition very nicely into a straight-up A play at the 50-second mark. You can see Astralis coming back through their spawn. We've got a 3v3 fight, a little fisticuffs to end it, maybe. Glaive into the temple. Monesi looking for his contact. But he loses the op duel to Farley. Bomb plant gets rushed down. Jax gonna need to clutch. And he kicks it off with a frag versus Xyp9x. Still very much within the realm of possibility. An incendiary on Farley. Shouldn't spread to the bomb plant, but Jax, where are you going, buddy?
Oh man, I don't know if he can do that.
He has no time to go to the other site. It's got to be an A plant and a round win. 10 seconds left over. Glaive's not going to give him the peek. Farley's going to end this 16-7. Astralis here on Ancient. No more doubts, no questions. Pimp dead on. World-class Ancient gameplay from Astralis.
Yes, off the back of this.
We're underway, folks.
83% pistol win percentage for Astralis.
Well, here they are. On the CT side as well. Winner of this map, is going to Antwerp.
Antwerp.
The loser tries again tomorrow with
is just a twerp.
Last chance. Quick couple of kills from BlameF. 2 headshots. USP is clean and easy. Config's going to die, but BlameF is right here with him. And best friends die together. Oh, damn, dude. Hefty nade damage, though. Suddenly, BlameF's job made that much more difficult. And a smoke grenade arrives, kind of indicating to G2 that they were right. Someone's over here. Glaive, clean headshot onto Nico. Big scalp to take. Jackson Monesi left to claw back a 2v4. Clean first one. And remember, BlameF this whole time, super low. 40 seconds. G2, slow squeeze. Nice flash, though. Primes BlameF wonderfully. It's going to have to be the Wonder Child. Falls down. Comes back at it. 30 seconds left over. He's getting pinched from both sides. He's trying to get BlameF to peek, but BlameF's a pretty patient guy. From 30 seconds to 20 seconds.
It's a lot to carry around when you're BlameF.
Problem still not solved. More little bits of damage done to Monesi. BlameF still waiting, and waiting so long that he peeks around the other end and gets himself 4 kills in.
We'll see. He's on kind of a 50-50. Hunter can be kind of a beast from, these positions. But
smashing.
He's quickly replaced by Farley.
And Farley also dies.
Wow.
5v3, 3v3.
Hard to kill that Hunter fella, that's for sure.
BlameF, remember, he gave his A1S over to Glaive because he got tagged up. We've got Config on a pretty quick flank, though.
We're looking for distraction tactics because Config is in a great position, and he's here early. Bomb hasn't even been planted yet.
Xyp9x, little bits of damage, but pretty negligible, all things considered. Config getting
a couple of steps closer. Alexi B's coming to check it from the side of Sandbags. Config, nice!
Oh my God.
2 headshots! Now Monesi just gets dumpstered by Xyp9x, and we've got Astralis. Despite the 5v3, he's been quite the one-man army here. And sometimes that can catch you out if you're not careful. I feel like more often 2 Ts. But, oh, Jax, a little disjointedness. Will still get the trade after Alexi's dropped. Good thing that Jax gets that, because we were staring at another 5 versus 3 if not. And G2 just kind of sulk away from bottom A.
Dude, I mean, letting Config have the keys to mid, just peeking however he wants, is insane for G2 to have to deal with, because they know that he could flank at any moment if they don't go mid every round. And he's just so confident right now.
He starts 8-2 so far here on Vertigo. Had a great game on Dust 2. Despite his team's lack of help, he was putting numbers on the board. G2 shying away from the A site. They're going to throw Jax behind wood.
We've seen Xyp9x have actually a little bit of trouble on B site in the last few matches that I remember, at least. But form looked awesome over on Ancient. See the carries on over. Oh, that's a big kill to lose.
Half the health off Hunter.
Rotations are slow. Site gets cracked open completely.
Yeah, nice simultaneous boost up there from G2 behind wood and also just on the edge of Tetris. Glaive gonna throw himself at this one. Finds a little bit of damage through the smoke. The incendiary burns Jax down by half. And Glaive's not gonna let off the pedal. Comes right back in, frags versus Monesi, hits more damage v Hunter, and that's where Farley comes in with something. But a 1v2, so he swaps to the AK.
He's out of there.
He wants the AK, not the AWP?
I don't know, actually, why they would do that, considering literally M4s are better than AKs right now, and there's an AWP. But, okay.
Oh, and here comes Config barreling down the ramp.
Oh yeah, no longer in middle.
Alexi and Nico right on the other end of this. Nico boosted up, finds Config's head.
Disgusting.
Splattered on the back wall. Nico looking for another. Oh man, these 2 CTs can just get rocked if he were to round it.
Look how fast he's going.
But he's going to go back around short instead. Hunter and Alexi both very low.
I mean, this is basically the round if they leave him unaccounted for.
Glaive could be wary of it. Him and Blame F, though, I mean, just the way they're playing this, look like their guards are down.
I can't believe they're leaving short open for this long. They have no vision on the other side of yellow. Like, he could be here, but,
What if they just shut down yellow in the meantime? Yeah, I mean, that had to have been a warning sign. Ages ago, Blame F will drop 2, traded out by Jax. Time to see if Farley can clutch. A1S, 1v2. And G2 just stall out on ramp. Farley wastes no time, takes an angle over. Doesn't know of numbers, clearly. What's the play, G2? They're just gonna throw a guy over. Now they know both are here. Hunter.
Oh! Oh, wow. They thought he was opping, maybe.
Kind of been conditioned to worry about sandbags. We've had a lot of forward positioning from Astralis.
That was a pretty nice tactic as the smoke faded, but the CT's got away.
Go. Oh, gets baited. Woo. By the player jumping through sight. Farley keeps it clean. Xyp9x, for the majority of these rounds, has been in the depths of the B site. This time decides to play on stairs. Seems like Hunter's going to check this, and sure enough, keeps it clean.
It's scary when the round goes quiet and there's lots of time left to play a spot like that.
Config runs in, though. He's looking to just brick wall this push from G2. 55 seconds. They're going to just slow squeeze for a moment. Hunter gets caught. Config, 2 kills. As he topples the totem pole, nails the 3rd. There's the 4th. Big round from Config and a recovery from Xyp9x. When you're B-site player...
And now in this spot, sometimes on TD side, you're going to search short. But I don't know if that's the case at the moment. Glaive playing off the corner of default doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, I don't think.
Monesi looking for his opening. Oh, misses his chance. Monesi wounded. Glaive gonna get the better end of it. That's gonna activate Nico. He chases in, kills Blame F. Glaive goes back with more damage, trying to set up his teammates. But now Farley's op starts to miss. No scope. Again, then gets the bomb plant. Another towards short side. Good leg damage. Farley going huge with the impact, and he pushes Xyp9x into the clutch. What he's known for. A smoke to just drop on top of bomb, a kit as well to just cause a little bit of panic. Oh, and Jax just finds him because there's a gap in the smoke.
Oh.
for the peaks. Glaive about to give it to him. Oh, and I mean, give it to him.
Annihilated.
Nico just gets deleted. Xyp9x just trying to get himself as minimized as possible. Working with some sliver shots. Gun gets away from him. Hunter's gonna rock 2 players as he gets the better of both Config and Zip. Man advantage here, barely held onto. We've got a frag on Glaive that could be just worth its weight in gold.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to decide. I don't think monesi's going to put this bomb down, so
That right there
will hurt.
Oh, just tidbits of damage. Jax rocks Farley's world. Glaive is so close to a 1v3, but they are barely alive. He peeks to monesi, loses his head. That is such a sick one from G2.
Did they?
Yeah. Farley. Easy pickup. Feels like these B sites have really been the success story for G2.
Definitely. Yeah, Xyp9x kind of struggled to maintain his spray. That was
ambitious.
That was awesome.
Config not able to keep those hot hands that he had on Ancient. Push to the bottom of ramp for Glaive, gets away with the dink. It's wild that Nico is actually -5. Oh no, monesi. He backs up into Blame F, still gets the kill. A final round here from G2 and a hell of a recovery on this T side.
It is.
They had an underfunded war machine.
Mm-hmm.
Finally start to stabilize a little bit in this T half, and now Glaive desperate for something in this final round of it. It's a 1-round difference for Astralis to take that lead into T side, but I feel like if you're G2, it's Nico and monesi out of the gate here for the CT side. Nobody else gonna panic rotate just yet. Silence falls on ramp. Molotov destined for monesi. He's able to get outwards, but now it's really the short wrap that kind of puts things in question, and the CTs forfeit the site for the most part. Body blocking smokes, but it still lands where it's meant to. We're gonna get the boost here from Nico, trying to shave a player off. We do have Config on it, and he gets the better of Nico just over the lip of that smoke. He's gonna be locked into the bomb site, goes back for second servings, and now the CT's already starting to cause chaos, but it's within this carnage that Hunter picks up the dual Beretta's kill. Glaive finds a head. Xyp9x is drawing Jax into short side. Jax is going to win that fight. Alexi's going to stick this bomb. He's on top of it, and he's dead.
Ooh.
Farley and Blame F, both with kills through it. Astralis continue to win pistols at least. Almost. Honestly, he's got a line of sight open. Flashback, late smoke.
Yeah, the execution is perfect here. They're getting the CTs to go back. No space to get back in, but monesi through the smoke in the head.
He takes those. We've got Alexi inside of the smokes as well. Looking for maybe a chance to gun Xyp9x down. Nope. Can't quite find it. Farley gonna give good cover on that bomb site. Looking for the jump up of Jax. The Deagle tries to pound Farley back. He's gonna stay pressed close. Config gets tagged. Jax finds 2. The Deagles start to sing. monesi's scout still within this mix. But it's Glaive and Zip on the ramp. They're sticking the defuse, and with that smoke fading, now Glaive's gonna have to start pushing inwards. G2, this is all the way down to the final wire, a 10-second stick!
Wow, they pull it off. They maintain that pressure. Jax with the 2 Deagle kills. I think they're just missing some info right here. They're so close now. Nico, oh god, he's just dead, isn't he? Yes. And monesi cannot take a peek with his op.
Clearly they know that he's going to be in a position like this. Hunter comes swinging up from elevator, trying to make up the lost ground that his cousin kind of gave over. Well-timed incendiary. Glaive gets 1 kill. monesi is still within this short pocket, and man advantage taken back by G2. We've got a fight here with the Galils. monesi trying to close this, jumps back through into safety. His teammates giving him a net to fall within. Smoke soon to fade on site. T-side, no utility.
They have to fight.
25 seconds.
Getting this plan is going to be damn near impossible. There's 3 CTs all waiting for this. Now, they're allowing the rotation slightly back towards the B site, but I don't think G2 believe it.
No, monesi comes right back in from elevator. Pick up a grenade. Oh, Alexi dropped shots. Not nearly as clean as he'd hoped to be, but there comes monesi yet again. The op is just dominant.
So it wasn't totally random. They drop into, oh, they try to go for the drop. monesi ends up getting flashed. That pre-flash is something G2 used versus Astralis and killed Farley. Oh my god, Hunter's gonna find one. Bomb gets dropped. Refrag from Glaive. 3-on-3 instantly though.
Alexi killing Config is a huge scalp to take. He's trying to peek down through the rafters. Blame F.
He's being so careful about this. He's actually not spotting this angle. I don't think there's any way they exchange glances from this position.
No. Blame stays small.
But in this spot, Alexi doesn't have utility to work from. If they molly this close spot, he's got another rifler. That's what he's got to rely on. And they use their molly in the wrong position. Alexi can find a timing to peek.
He does. Oh, but it's just damage. And now Alexi barely standing, 4 points of health. Jax is trying to help. Hyper-focused. Glaive's going to edge out Alexi. Oh, Blame F gets the headshot. Now it needs to be Nico. 50 seconds. They've got time to leave if they want to, and Nico sends them a warning.
Oh my god.
Xyp9x is dead, Glaive and Blame both tagged, and Nico is on the run.
This one comes down to brains. They have less health combined than he, and they know Nico can win this round, and he is reading this correctly. They're walking back to the A site, and you better believe Nico is going to commit to his position.
They've got a smoke and a flash for the site.
One of them will have to have their hands busy. He's starting to walk out. Oh my god, he actually thinks they walk back.
The timing.
He's going to hear the nade. He's still close to the A site.
Oh, he doesn't realize how close he was. Gun back out, bomb planted. Glaive looks to escape off site, but he's denied. And now it comes down to where's Blame F? And he loves those sandbags. Nico seems aware of it. Blame F tags him down lower. Now it's even. 1 point of health, the difference. Blame F, his head just peeking over top, but he just needs to play the time. Bomb halfway gone. Blame F not feeling comfortable, just jiggling back and forth. Nico starts to sprint in, takes the high ground, hits the headshot, but still Blame just hanging on. USP is out, and Blame F pushes it over the line.
He's got the body armor.
Astralis with another.
He's built to eat bullets.
Blame F, holy hell, dude.
Whoa, he just barrels right through that molly. I don't even know how he could have managed that space, but you know what? Hey, they trade back and they know monesi is here on sandbags.
They've got him locked in at the very least, but there's a short peek.
He's going to get sprayed down.
Hunter, he's no longer stuck in smoke, but he doesn't see Glaive. Glaive has found this position behind monesi and Hunter. Oh, executes one. Hunter is lucky to have gotten away because he was just standing on tarp. He could have been an easy 2K for Glaive.
Yeah, even that rotate back around, you got to take it. You know,
Config in mid.
Oh, Config, another lurk here.
Goes for the peek towards B. Jack's going to end that one. Still a fight on multiple fronts.
Yes, and Jack's on high alert. His mid is open. He has to think about this. It's an A attack slowly, but now the CT side, they want to make sure he's well protected. Jax has to play alone. One floating at Hunter. He's been the key refragger in the mid round.
Can he do this on his own, though? Farley, you'd think, is an easy knockout. Oh, but with the headshot, Hunter gets denied anything further. Farley with less than 10 health, and Jax with nothing but himself to work with, or Astralis find 13. He has to transition into the save. That round from Glaive is sick.
Yeah.
Hunter's boost could be worth something. At least the information gained. And not to mention, they also took shots towards short. So that's 3 players confirmed to already be trying to press up versus this ramp. They create this little pocket behind the smokes. monesi plays close. Farley goes over.
Oh, that's
2 kills. He's got a player down beneath him. Alexi grabs that AK. Glaive gives great cover. And Jax now 1v3. He's got Glaive locked into the 1v1. Glaive just showing a little skin, serves up the distraction, and Blame F pushes Astralis. This is it. This is what they play for. This is what they were meant to do when they came into Astralis. And it's just the RMR, but it's just such a great ticket to take. You don't want to have to play again tomorrow. You don't want that burden, that feeling of possibly falling short. Hunter peeks into it, and G2 look to be locking this one in. And Astralis have got momentum. Utility comes in, blocks 2 players off, forces Hunter to reel back. 20 seconds. You'd think that monesi's op peek could come in, and sure enough, spots bomb, 1 tap, and there it goes. With no plant, Config, doomed. 4 players stand up for G2. They are going to get that 12th, keep this within 2. Still 3 CTs very much locked into A. Jax pressed close to Tetris.
Oh, this push on the A ramp.
Oh, bad timing. Blame F turns around, looks towards Tarp. Here comes the play into the B site. Jax presses around the side of Tetris. Config gets blindsided. So does Farley in sight. Jax tries to take it back. Glaive has got an answer. Alexi, who's been struggling to hang on, has just 2 players ahead of him, and the rotation's already here. Hunter's got it. G2 keep on kicking. 35 seconds remaining. Smokes and flashes start to trail out from Astralis. Oh, it's only one.
Farley?
Somehow a Deagle headshot lands in all of that. Monesi quickly trying to reposition alongside Hunter, but a missed shot off of the op. Now they're starting to flood forward. They're closer, close enough to plant. A man advantage. Monesi's got Glaive kind of pinned here. Config gets caught on the cross. Alexi, nice play on that smoke, but Monesi doesn't click. And that gives Glaive an escape. An AK-47 in the hands of Farley. Monesi's scope still prying over top of this plant. But they have to go deep if they want this defuse. The smoke is not for the right position. Alexi, he's still trying to fight. Farley gets the kill versus Jax. There's a trade right back. Tech9 and a Deagle, all they have to work with. And they jump on top of Bomb in time to defuse.
Oh my god.
G2. Round 29. Oh, fast. What?
Oh my god. How does Hunter win that?
How?
He's not even looking in Config's direction.
He gets lit up to 19 HP and just snaps it 90 degrees onto Config. Config has to be heartbroken that he didn't just get that 5v4.
Yeah, that's an enormous win. That's an enormous win.
In what world does Hunter not die doing that?
They're coming back to mid. They have to search this out now. Game plan has to be adjusted, and we've got a high-low setup here from Alexi B and Hunter.
Good off angles.
It's a good way to use the fact that one of them is low.
But Blame F is here. And if he were to throw out a flashbang at the right time in the right spot, then these 2 CTs could just be sitting here.
You know, if they...
But they're not going to use any flashbangs. They're just going to dry peek by the looks of it. And if Farley goes around this corner, he should be dead, done, dusted, doubled by Hunter and Alexi.
It's the
5 versus 2 now. Glaive is going to be desperate to try and find something, but the bomb has to come back from middle. They tried to use the element of surprise, and instead they just fizzled out in middle.
Oh my god, what a play. What a play. Hunter and Alexi combined for the 3 frags, and Glaive is on the most desperate lurk of his life, and Monesi will catch him out. It's Zipix now left alive.
All of these efforts, all of this showing on Vertigo when there was such a question mark over Astralis, and it's going to be 15 G2.
Wow, they've actually pulled it off. That is ridiculous. There's enough money for Astralis now that G2 have ended the streak.
Pull Nico back. He's trying to set up Hunter, who has been their saving grace. But the flashbang, oh no, it costs Hunter. Nico's able to bring it back with the config kill, but now Zipix puts his name on this one, and Alexi B in from short will be pressured by Glaive. Zipix to 37, Alexi on 21, Farley finds him, gives chase into the bomb plant. If it's not Monesi and Jax, then it's overtime map 3. And Monesi connects with the first op shot as he arrives into position. Jax is on the flank, looking to just topple this. He's got Farley in the open, but he's captured, he's caught, and he's dealt with swiftly enough for Monesi to just try and throw whatever he can. Bomb beyond the halfway point. He's got a kit and his trusty op to work with. Farley, the first point of contact. Missed shot, missed D, missed chance at locking in Antwerp. We go again.
Let's go.
Their ideas aren't formulating frags. Oh my, Glaive gets the head of the other in-game leader. Jax has been so rock solid on this bomb site, and he just patiently waits in quad. Shaves Glaive off, wallbang coming through. Farley gets stopped by Monesi because the reinforcements have arrived. It needs to be Zipix and Blame F to somehow bust through. 14 seconds. Jax still alive and kicking every step of the way. He hangs on for that bomb site, and Astralis haven't had this huge B site anchor.
Oh, they've got config right beside him. Oh, Nico kills Glaive on the ramp.
It's on A.
That's on A, but there's still a minute 5. Nico's attempting not to get refragged. They have to make a decision if they want to go back or not.
There it is.
And Farley gets the key one, but now that pushes them forward.
Yeah, still draws players away from this B site. Zipix, he's got Alexi pressed up close. Config didn't seem to know. Zippix is going to swing out, gets that trade frag. Zippix with more damage onto the back shelf also. Jax and Hunter both half health, but oh, Farley, he falls. And now BlameF's nade, destined for Jax, not enough to end him. Fire on the feet forces Jax back. Still, he fights on from quad yet again. BlameF, a reload. And he's got a flash to work with. He's got the kit to defuse. He's got 2 T's tagged, but that's it. G2 to Antwerp, and Astralis fight tomorrow with one final chance, pushed to the very limit. Astralis in regulation and OT, 1 round away again, but no.
Wow. What a win.
G2 destined for greatness.
What a win. What a win. I mean, it's great because G2 qualify, Astralis still have a chance, but it was such a big victory to take.